We've been talking for about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and I don't want people to get bogged down in a lot of the things we've said. So I've got to make it a point right here to say, back up and watch the last 5 minutes and how he answered this question. And some of the comments on here said the same thing. Invest in yourself, man. This guy, who I'm just going to tell you, I know he's a 1%er. He's telling you that if you make a little money, you need to go to a seminar, that you need to invest in books, that you need to listen to audibles about money and how to improve yourself. You need to invest in a coach. I mean, Glenn, so few people are willing to do that. I do it. You do it. As a matter of fact, on your profile, it says education at Cardone University. I pay big money to have access to that every day. I also have my own coaching. You have your own coaching, right?
That's right.
Invest in educating ourselves with the right mental attitude and to become the best producer that you can be. We can stop the show right here and say that's worth the entire show. If you get a little bit of money, spend it on a seminar, spend it on an audible that's going to improve you. Invest in a coach. Glenn, are you telling me that if I make a little bit of money and I want to find somebody, a mentor, I'm going to find somebody and say, hey, I'm going to give you my money to tell me how to get money?
That's it. That's exactly what I'm saying. 100%.
You know, man, I do hard for people to understand.
I'll tell you right now, I'm working with David Meltzer, man. David Meltzer is one of my mentors now. David Meltzer is an incredible human. He's the guy who owned the sports agency that the real life Jerry Maguire worked for, that they made that movie off of. And I pay David Meltzer every single month to advise me. 2 15-minute calls a month. That's it. I pay thousands of dollars for 2 15-minute calls a month. But in those 2 15-minute calls a month, David Meltzer inspires me to do things that I never would have imagined because I can't see from his level, right? You and I traveled around in a plane together. Well, the world looks different from a plane than it does from the ground. Mm-hmm. The world looks different to a guy worth $400 million than it does a guy like me who's on its way up. It looks different. So I like getting his angles, his bird's eye view, because he can see things I can't. So, yeah, I'm 100% telling you, you get some money, flip it, invest in yourself, invest in someone that can help continue to take you to the next level.
I love it, man. And, here's something that Glenn and I have both done. He spent thousands. I bet you spent tens of thousands of dollars on seminars and on coaching and learning. And now you've invested tens of or hundreds of thousands of dollars into your brand and into your business. So you're willing to put your money where your mouth is. I've done the same thing. I've spent dozens of thousands of dollars going to seminars, learning and paying mentors, attending seminars, improving myself. And I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars investing into my business and investing into people. So, we're not just talking heads. We're people that have done this, and we do have somewhat of a bird's eye view. And there are people that we still have to look to and to get some mentorship from. And it's important to look up and be careful who you take your advice from. Never take advice from someone who hasn't done at least what you want to do. So, Glenn, again, thank you so much, man. We could talk all day long. I think that it's important to just point out a few key things to help people. Your daily repetitive actions that end in a positive result, investing in yourself, writing your goals down, having mentors, being a good person. You mentioned spirituality. You mentioned, all these very important things. It's good to know you, brother. It's good to know that I can call on you and that you will give me your time and that you're care enough to try to help somebody. We've had hundreds of views. At one time we had over about 100 people watching at one time. And I appreciate getting these positive messages out there. What do you need from me, sir?
Oh, brother, I just need you to keep climbing, man. Keep climbing and keep calling me whenever you need anything. I'm always here for you. I appreciate you. You're an incredible human being. You're doing great things in the auto industry and outside with your family and your connections. You're building a business, man. Like, you're doing all the right things. So keep it up. Call me whenever you need me for anything. Of course, I'll always be there for you. And keep climbing so that I can keep learning from you too.
Hey, brother, thank you so much. Now,
All right,
I want to say thanks to my producers over here. Can we go back to single screen?
Yeah.
Hey, no, Glenn, real quick.
Yep.
Tell people how they can get more of you. Where can we find you? Where can we get your information? A lot of my friends are going to want to get a whole lot more of Glenn. Tell us where we can find these things.
Yep. If they go to glennlundy.com, they can find all the stuff there. And it also connects to all my different social tracks. Everything's at glennlundy.com.
Okay. glennlundy.com. Wonderful place. We're experimenting, so we're going to try. Thanks again, Glenn. I look forward to talking to you soon, man.
Bye, buddy.
See you. Can we go to one screen? We're at one screen now? Awesome. Okay, so here's thank you so much, Jamie Lopez. Thank you, Smith, my producers here. We're in our makeshift studios until we can get back to our Douglas office. Speaking of investing, we're investing quite a bit of money into making that place absolutely state of the art. We're going to give these computer nerds, and they take that as a compliment. We're going to give them some cool things to work with.